Hi everybody, welcome back for another video. I'm here today because I have been going through lots of boxes of stuff, and these are just two of the inserts that I've discovered in this size. I have a big box of inserts this size, and they go along with me having had this traveler's notebook since pretty much my beginning of planning time here on YouTube. It is a Chic Sparrow. I got it in, I want to say 2014. And as you can see, the insert size, here I'll close it back up so you can see that, is 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 3/4 by 1, 2, 3 3/4. So that lets you know that it is personal size. This was when Jennifer at Chic Sparrow was asked to make for a couple of ladies a traveler's notebook that would hold their personal size checkbook. And this is, yes, it is a personal insert size, but is also the size of those checkbooks. So it kind of makes sense that Filofax and all those ring binders have inserts that are this size, because it's like checkbook size. But these inserts, these I was using in 2021, and I've got like most of the year of 2021 in this size as well. But they've become like my old standby. So 2021 was an interesting year. It was the tail end of what had previously happened. But they're inserts from DIY Fish. And this is her month on 2 pages, which I have used her month on 2 pages almost every year since I first started using her inserts in like 2013, 2014. And I've used them in a variety size: personal, pocket, standard, A6, pocket rings. I have it in A5 right now. I have it in personal, and I have it in another size too. I love her layout. I love the size of the grid, but this is just the month on 2 pages. This was 2021. Yeah, we did have a TSO concert on my birthday. It was a concert with, what's his name? Jazz trumpet legend. We premiered his symphony here in Tulsa. Oh my God, I'm totally drawing a blank. That lets you know I'm getting old. He plays principal trumpet in the Jazz from Lincoln Center. Oh my God, I am losing my mind if I cannot remember his name. There were photos of us playing with him. His family, they're all amazing jazz musicians from New Orleans. They own a restaurant where they play. I saw him in concert with Kathleen Battle when I was in high school, trumpet and voice. Oh my God, I'm seriously cannot remember his name. Okay, I'm getting old. Or maybe this is from the hit in the head the other day. I have a huge goose, not egg, on my forehead. I got hit in the head by a door. Yeah, lots of fun. I'll insert a photo here. So you can see what my forehead looks like. So this was a calendar that I used quite a bit. And then this is the monthly insert that I like the most from DIY Fish. It has this is all of January. So it does have a month on 2 pages. So technically you don't need this, but I like to have this so I have all of the months in my notebook if all I have are these two and like a dot grid or something. So you've got that. You've got a tracker. My word for the year of 2021 was simplify. I need to do that again. And then I kept track of my bills, some things I wanted to do, where I needed to go. This was, just after COVID, and in order for us to perform, we had to take our temperature twice a day so we could see, what our average was. So we could also keep track of like a certain number of days before the concert, how things were going. Let's put it that way. And then there's a day on a page. And it was just so we could see if we were getting a fever, that we might have COVID-like symptoms and stuff like that. And I had my little trackers, and I used some stickers, some that I made, some that friends had made. I don't remember what those were from. They're from a printable from somewhere. I was working on bubble lettering during COVID. COVID test concert was canceled because too many musicians had COVID. And so was the aquarium recordings too. So you can see it's a nice insert where you have a week on a page and grid. Another way you can get this insert is like this week spread over 2 pages, and then you have your day on a page. And then since there's always like an extra one, there's like a blank page for notes. Like here I designed a nano TN with a front pocket and stuff like that. That's the number for the COVID test place. Go ahead, call them. I don't think it works anymore. Scheduled COVID test, just all those fun little things. That's Kita washi. It's so pretty. So, YouTube videos I did. I was making a lot of YouTube videos then. And these are covers that I designed. They're ones that I used for my Patreon, which I actually don't have anymore. I've set it on pause. It's on pause for a while because we've got quite a bit of concerts going on. And these were some pockets, folders that I designed, or that I made. This one is by Scrap Craftastic here on YouTube. It's like a big pocket, but it'll hold things. And you've got these little, you can go to her webpage and get like cut files. I think I used my silhouette for this one. And then this is just a really pretty piece of scrapbook paper that I made a simple little folder out of. I actually have this tutorial on YouTube. It was one of the first tutorials that I ever did on how to make a personal size folder to go inside your personal size traveler's notebook. So these 2 inserts, discovering them plus a whole stack more, made me want to pull out my original Chic Sparrow that I got. This is the creme leather in the dark chocolate, and I've had this for 10 years maybe? Sounds about right. And I've just got some of my stickers here. I think these are from Print Impression. A little sterling ink sampler. A little Seamus. I got a postcard in there that I might mail to someone. It's another one of my stickers. I'm thinking I might post these on Ko-fi because they're a die cut sticker. But here's my 2025 monthly calendar in the personal size. And you'll see it is a DIY fish where it's just the month and 2 pages. And I've got most of my schedule filled out through, there's May. There's 1 concert so far in June. There might be 2 more. So I've got my monthly calendar. And then here is my January insert, another one of my stickers. These are on a printable vinyl sticker sheet that I got that I really like. They turn out really nice. But here's my monthly calendar, which is in the insert. I liked that idea that I had, where I had a nice quote at the beginning. And I liked how I had a word of the year at the beginning. I haven't done that yet. I need to fill up my tracker. And you'll see this time I have a different weekly. I've got a week on 2 pages, which I find is fine because I have these dailies, which you can see I didn't use the dailies for the first week. But come the second week, I had a little printing error. I did use the dailies in the second week. And I didn't really do much decorating that first week I was back in here. Here we are this week. And I've been spending more time in the dailies. I've been going through things and finding little swatches of washi tape. And so I've been putting washi tape down and had Jimmy John's for lunch. Some more of my stickers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I really enjoy these personal size inserts from DIY Fish. One thing that's nice is you can buy the whole year and it'll give you like files to print them on letter paper or A4 paper. I print mine on A4 paper because I use the Kokio Biz paper, so that way it'll keep them nice and, you know, you can use lots of different writing utensils on them without it bleeding through. You can buy them as a digital download for like a trial period for 3 months or for the entire year. So if you want to try different inserts in the same size, you can try it for 3 months at a time. And that's really nice. So there's that. And then here I have, this is my insert for February. And all I have is the monthly filled out. I haven't filled out any of the weekly or the dailies yet because we're not there yet. This is a Moterm, sort of like a Traveler's Factory dupe, but in the personal size. You can get them in Passport, Personal, or the standard size. And I just happen to have a couple in the personal size because it's one of my favorites. And I've got stickers and stuff in here. Some, I don't know why I have these in here. They're just taking up space. These are business cards for, what's it called? Sterling ink. You don't need those in there. I have a Lady Falcon Traveler insert, and I think the paper is like a Clairefontaine, maybe. And then in the inside, I've got some planning stickers from Randy.plans. I really like her stickers. couple of different styles. I've had them for a while. I just need to use them. And then in the back is a secretarial pocket. Now, mine was the first design with pockets, and so they had secretarial pockets, and it had a pen loop. Eventually, they designed it to have the card slots like this. You know, they had them here. And then now I think they have those, that cascade of pockets, which is pocket, 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 pocket. But I myself, I prefer the secretarial pockets. And also the secretarial pockets are a lot bigger than they are now. I think now they are like this short, and then they go up, and then they're definitely not as tall. But I really feel that these like hold the stuff that I have in there quite well. Yeah, so I'm really glad that I pulled this back out. I was watching a video by Scrapcraftastic. She, a few years ago, had pulled out one of her Chic Sparrows that she bought from a buy-sell trade group. And it was recommended to me, and I hadn't actually seen that video of hers. And so I was like, I want to pull out my Chic Sparrow, and I want to play with it. And I really I love this size. And I have a Chic Sparrow notebook coming that's kind of the thickness of a sterling ink planner. And I'm thinking it might fit in the back here. We'll see. It might not because of how much bigger this is. But if I don't have half of this stuff in here, it might fit. But I love this notebook. And there's still so much room for so much more. It's really nice. And it's a great leather. It still smells. I know Allie Brown has a standard narrow size Chic Sparrow in this leather, and I had one just like it. And her mother had her mother and father had that horrible hurricane that went down, and I wasn't using that size, and I hadn't used that notebook in a long time, and so I sent it to Allie's mother with a bunch of inserts because hers got damaged in the storm. So I'm so glad that someone that loves a notebook that I love could get use out of a notebook that I was no longer using, that was just, you know, sitting in its Chic Sparrow bag in a cloth, you know, in a plastic bin. It was I had the old one where the elastic came out of the back, and it was just a piece of leather with no pockets, no nothing. So I'm so glad that Allie's mother can journal and art to her heart's content again after the horrible destruction that they had via the hurricane. I lived in Louisiana for 2 years, and I know that it is just heart-wrenching when you have to dispose of everything you have, because there was just overnight everything got wet, and then the heat, everything then got mold. So I'm thankful for that. So I just wanted to share and pull out, like, this is one of my favorite notebooks. And now that I've set it up, I have 3 beautiful sterling ink notebooks in 3 beautiful covers. 2 are in Eternal Leather Goods, and 1 is in a new Chic Sparrow folio. But I'm wanting to go back to this now. All because I set it up and I used a week. I started using a week. Yeah, so who knows? My planning might be changing. I always go away from this to try new things, but I always come back to it. So I kind of, I like that nostalgia of it. So we'll see what happens. I will, at the end of the month, film a video and share where I am in all of my different journals and planners and see which ones I'm gravitating towards. But that was one thing that I wanted to do, is I wanted to set up a notebook in every size that I use, so then if I do want to change, it's like easier transition than it has been in previous years when you're trying something new. Okay, that's all I have. That's all I wanted to share, just a little trip down memory lane as I set up my beautiful, beautiful Chic Sparrow notebook. And this was when it just was the large word Chic Sparrow. But not when Chic Sparrow was in that oval. We had another one like that. I think we sold that one. Yeah, but this is my favorite. This is the one that I've got lots of videos on YouTube about. So I will see if I can link them some way down below. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.